Today we're going on a field trip. But first, you gotta get ready. That's better.
You don't mean a single word that you say, but you say them anyway. Yeah, you say them anyway. You don't mean a single word that...
We made it. Let's go see what's going on. Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi. Oh my God,
So that's a little cold, so. Nice to meet you.
Meet you in person.
Welcome to the O'Neill Group.
Pat.
How are you, Pat? Nice to meet you.
How you
Yeah,
doing?
you too. Good.
Awesome.
We're gonna do some lunch next door.
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
gonna
like
run here
starving.
real quick.
Ty, he's our director of benefits. He's also going to be joining us too.
All right, health insurance.
Sound okay?
Yep.
When you try to sleep, do you toss and turn all night like a storm on the ocean so wide?
Because there's a market for people that still want life insurance. With
It
those
must cost a
conditions.
fortune though to do that. His advertising budget has to be astronomical.
I mean, it's just it all right. Like if you go, like you can pull out your phone. I'll do this. I can do this trick all day. But like I think if you search, select quote, like select quote review or something. I think he comes up number one for that. So anybody that hears, so this is like the key, right? So like anybody that hears like select quote on the radio, they're like, yeah, this feels kind of fishy. Like what is this? So they want to know more about select quote. So they go and they type in Google select quote review.
Insurance blog by Chris.
That's Chris.
That is awesome.
She wants to be able to say, "Hey Alexa, add this to the grocery list," and then it goes to you guys.
Yeah.
Well, we have a client that's an electrical contractor, and they're saying, I mean, they're more than an electrical contractor, they're a lighting contractor. Where eventually, all of these department stores, grocery stores, everything's going to be connected to their lighting through Internet of Things, being able to track purchases, track behaviors. I mean, even more so now than just like a sweat product.
Think of like, I think commercial, like how like as the buildings become smarter and smarter, the underwriting is going to get easier and easier. You're going to have like basically like a real-time kind of diagnostic on the risk of that building.
So these insurance companies are going to be able to get building information directly from some resource out there that doesn't exist right now.
A friend of mine that works for Westfield, he was responsible. I forget some like exorbitant $1 million budget. He was like, "We're buying bots to do claims. They have robots to do claims like in certain areas. I don't even know how it work, but he was responsible for the budget for purchasing these different, non-human, machines to do different tasks."
That's what we struggle with. We struggle with matching the expectation of an online. I gave you my information online. I'd like to get this resolved quickly because as soon as we get a lead online, then it comes in, and then we go through our normal process of doing it the right way. But then it just kind of slows everything up. So how do you meet the expectation of something quick, but with good coverage? It's hard.
I think this is being a health insurance guy versus like quoting PNC. Like I just want to get them like a number.
Yeah.
I don't really care how accurate it is. It's like, listen, we're going to be in the ballpark. And I think that's where PNC guys struggle. Is they want that number to be perfect. Like they don't want to have to tell them another number.
Yeah.
And you're not necessarily selling the accuracy of the number. You're just selling them the comfort of knowing that it's taken care of.
Yeah.
Like they want to know that it's in budget, right? Like, okay, I want to know like if I'm going to have to spend $300 or $600. Like where am I at? Right?
So what do? Do you give them all of those, or do you give them the lowest one?
I mean, I usually say, looks like, we're going to be selling in the neighborhood of, $350. Now, this isn't firm, but, this is a good idea.
That's kind of the culture of the agency. It's if something happens, we got to make sure we don't screw it up and don't overlook something, but that does not translate into converting online leads and official leads, and that's our challenge.
Maybe, this we can still do it right, but then do it quickly by just giving them comfort with a ballpark.
We have not had that balance.
Yeah.
Had the balance of doing it right and doing it quickly.
like I said, I kept seeing your name, you know, all over the place. So I was like, hey.
Good. So it's working.
I played in bands, yeah.
Yeah?
Until my wife said, get a real job sort of thing. So.
Yeah. I'm familiar with that. No, I have a master's degree in dance, actually.
So,
I'm there too.
yeah.
I'm there too. And I think that's why I've gravitated to marketing, is like,
Yeah.
it's new to me still. I mean, I'm trying my best, but I'm still learning a lot. And I think that's why I tune in so much to Agency Nation, more than probably the average person, because that's my education,
Yeah.
really. A lot of it is. Which I want to talk to you about.
Yes.
ANU, Agency Nation University. You calling her?
Just send answers. So did you have a voicemail? That would be fun if we could have made that happen.
So, and I love the way that the articles come out, the Agency Nation. When you email them, it's all kind of left aligned and it's spaced out and it's conversational. And I like that because I feel like you're talking directly at me.
Do we email them?
The emails that I get on Thursday, is it Thursday morning?
Just with Ryan writing
Yeah.
it? Like his
Yeah.
newsletter? Okay.
Yes.
Like I didn't know if like we actually had something that emails you every time a new post was published.
No, I think it's that Thursday
Gotcha.
newsletter.
Okay. Yes.
Does your Sunday morning post or no?
What's that? That's
Come
not
to
an
my
email.
No. Okay. Somehow I see that. But
Maybe it should, Ryan.
so Thursdays, when I read it, I like the conversational tone. I don't mind the curse words. I saw that on the Slack channel as
Yeah.
well. Because it feels like he's talking directly to me. So it's like, okay, get your together. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like, okay, we gotta move. That's motivating. Do we write, as insurance agents, what do you think? Do we write, not the curse words, but do we write in that tone of like conversational on our blog posts? Or is that, especially us being B2B mostly, is that perceived as unprofessional?
I mean, still, like, even if you're doing B2B, you're still talking to another person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, it's another business, but it's still one person that's reading it.
Yeah.
I don't know how to write any other way than personably.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy writing any other way than
Mhm.
personably.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's as fun to read. I mean, it's just write the way you write. You know?
Right. Yeah. I feel like mine are like, I spend too much time researching the topic and trying to understand insurance and coverage that it becomes academic.
Well, so you're working from a disadvantage, right?
Yeah. Yes.
You've never really sold a policy with this.
Right.
Is that a fair assumption?
Right. Yep. That's true. I'm not even licensed, so I'm not even. All my content has to be reviewed. Like I don't
Yeah.
put anything out until everything's approved.
It's you're doing twice the work. An insurance guy's already got it up here. It's just a matter of getting it out of there into there.
Exactly.
You've got to put it in and then get it out.
Yes.
So, I can see where that could be challenging.
Mm-hmm.
Or just you might have to write it. So like what I said, like if I don't get something out in a half a day, sort of like you might have to write it once and then go back and then rewrite it.
Which is what I'm feeling like with this post. Actually, is it's very academic right now, and then I need to go back in and make it less research based. So it talks about it's talking about recall insurance. And it goes into like a scenario, like imagine if you're going through an incident of recall. A recall occurs at your company.
Do you want me to read it?
Do you want to? Is
I'm
that
asking,
easier?
do you want me to read
Sure,
it?
you can read it, but I literally just wrote it today, so it's not going to be.
Don't be too hard on yourself. All right. Another trick that helps is reading it, like out loud.
Yeah.
You do that?
Yes, I do.
Best recall insurance. So I feel like we're missing a word in the headline, possibly.
Okay.
Recall.
Product recall.
Well, possibly. But like, are there more specific types of recalls? Like, there's auto recalls is probably going to be a big one.
Right. So auto and food are the top two
Yeah.
recalls.
So I would specify.
So usually we go after food.
Okay, so do food.
Okay.
What's up here? There we go. Much better. So now you've also, by changing one word, you've just completely changed the things that you can go after in your article, right?
Right.
You can make food jokes,
Yep.
spoiled cheese, I don't know, milk, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Contamination.
yeah.
Talk about allergens. All of that.
Yeah.
Now that it's food. So does that limit my focus? Does that limit my audience though?
No, you just go and write the auto one after it.
Okay. Good. That's a good point.
You never stop getting to make content.
Right.
When you ran away, were you sure that
What do you think?
I mean, we were having this conversation a little bit. I mean, so you read the thing that I wrote yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Have you read any other things that I've written before?
Mm-mm.
So first time. Okay. It's okay.
Probably the first, maybe if
I can handle it. No, it's fine.
because I'd read Ryan's stuff, but it's
I wanted to
I watched his videos. Actually, is what I did.
Watch my videos or Ryan's.
Ryan's.
Yeah.
But he cusses too much. So I just have to stop listening.
That's so funny because that's a conversation we're having.
I
Actually.
know. I'm just kidding.
But no, I guess it was to illustrate the tone. Like if
Yeah.
if it's you're breeding familiarity with the person and you're trying to create that relationship, right? So it's like how do you make that connection, right?
Yeah.
And it's tough for somebody to do that, like even like an actual trained writer to do that well, you know. Like so, I think it always should be as like genuine as possible and let them make that connection, and then it's just how do we get them to the person that's actually going to need to help them with that.
Correct. Yeah. That's a great conversation to have.
I mean, if like now, like going the other way, like if Pat would be more comfortable sitting down in front of a camera and just kind of doing his thing, like talking like he would if he was talking to a client, and then having that transcribed, I would maybe go that route.
Okay, that too.
Yeah, that's
We've
good.
done some of that. You've done some videos with him on
We gotta
some
do more.
marketing pieces. Yeah, we have to do more, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the way
That's
of
the
the
challenge
future.
for 2018.
Yeah. What I haven't really dug into is the whole InsurTech thing and the Lemonade and just kind of what they're doing. I read your thing because it got my interest about licensed versus unlicensed.
Yeah.
And it's like we live in such a regulated world that it's hard to think outside that. What about what State Auto's doing? Are you guys following pretty closely to what they're doing with?
They're doing that in like
Morocco.
that lab thing, yeah. Like they jumped like 25 million or something into like an innovation lab. I don't know exactly.
No, not so much that their platform. How everything is.
Oh, they're
it's all
they're
digital.
online. Yeah. So
Yeah, it's all
were you
digital.
in Columbus for their what was the event called? I can't remember.
I don't know,
It was
State
in October.
Day or whatever they do. Or,
The OIA.
Oh, the OIA? No,
Yeah.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
Was Michael Rocco there?
IACon 17. Mike was there. Yes, he
Okay.
talked about it there. Mike was there, and the John dude from Grange was there too. But yeah, they basically it's just no more paper apps. I think it's all online or whatever. So start to finish, quote to bind, sort of thing. Yeah.
But with the stuff Mike's doing, I just wonder if that's like he's on the cutting edge. I think as far as how we do business because there's no apps.
Right.
You pay it by credit card.
Yeah.
It's all emailed.
I mean, let's be honest. That's how we should have been doing it 5 years ago. And I think for them to just be getting there now is kind of why we're allowed to talk about Lemonade and like all those things. So anybody that's trying to catch up as fast as we can, I think is a good thing.
And nobody else is doing that. None of our other companies really.
When you found your new home, did you forget where you've come from?
Things you guys do are amazing. Your culture, safety culture, it said you value people, and he brought us something about confidentiality, and I just reached in my pocket and I said, here's our culture plan. We actually have it written. These are things that we do. These are things that we believe. Respect confidentiality is one of them. So he's like, can I have that? And I'm like, sure. So he emailed me the next day and said, wow, that's amazing. Why we do what we do, because they know who we are. We say we honor commitments. We can show them. We just don't talk about it. We have it in writing. This is who we are. This is what we do. So, it helps us attract the right people. We obviously have a long way to go to make it to really be, because the ultimate goal is to be a high performing company. But we're there to really say, you don't have to hire us. We just need to know that you can hire us. But we're going to do all this work for you before you actually hire us. We're going to show you what we do. We're going to show you how we will serve you before we do any quoting. It's like, okay, you have to have the skills, either the ability to learn what we want to teach you and the attitude, or you don't. That's just kind of like the permission to play. But then we really use our culture to attract the right people, to really make sure that they're a good cultural fit. That's the one thing I've learned that's so important, and that's everything. I mean, to me, it's transformation.
So, and just so so everybody knows that we're very clear that the skills are almost secondary is a strong word, but like that bridging that gap in knowledge is a lot easier than bridging the gap in personality and overall.
You can't
Yeah.
do the latter.
Right.
They either are the right person for our culture,
Yeah.
or they're the right person for somebody else's.
When you try to sleep, do you toss and turn all night? Because you're sleeping with the light. And I don't care that you say you don't dream of me anymore. No, I don't care, because I don't wanna be a part of your life.
And I get serious, but isn't this like the best cover ever? I mean,
Probably not as
I love Sava. and
it's
Sarah,
like
so they're good.
they're like wonderful people, but they're average compared to.
No.
I had no idea. You edit the heck out of this, right?
Yes.
Okay.